Hey, Alex from Tech. How you doing? And we have Xiaomi Mipad 2. We're gonna unbox this baby right here, right now. We kind of hinted to this on the Tech show where we had Benny on as a guest. He went to China and we asked him to purchase this for us, so he helped us buy it, and also the Mi Note, which I've been using, and I really like that. I'm going to do a review on that very soon. It's coming very soon. But right now, we're going to unbox the Xiaomi Mipad 2. This is the Android version, because it's the only one they had, unfortunately. So let's take a look at what's inside. So let's bust this baby out here. Cut a slab here, cut another one there, and one right here. I really like it when they have these little indentions here. It's perfect for your knife to go straight into. Pulling this plastic off, let's dump down. Nice, clean box. I actually don't know what color we got, so we're gonna find out together. This is gonna be awesome. But yeah, we have the Mi logo with Xiaomi Mipad 2. It says Xiaomi Mipad 2 on here. Same thing with there. Xiaomi Mipad 2. Very clean looking box as always with Xiaomi. Then we have some 2 gigabytes of RAM, 16 gigabytes of storage. A little bit about information. It says Type-C. I'm Chinese, but I can't read Chinese, sadly. Or I can't read too much Chinese. Took a lot of Chinese in the past. I learned nothing. 8 years of Chinese classes. 6,010 milliamp battery, it looks like. And it says MIUI 7.9 inches. That's all I can read. So let's just pop it open and we'll take a look at this as we go. So, pulling the box. There we go. And we have the Xiaomi Mipad. So this thing looks very sleek right away. It looks like an iPad mini. And there's nothing wrong with that. iPad mini is an awesome design. Let's pull this out. Ooh, it looks like we have the gold version. So this is the gold version. It's very bronzy to me, actually. Intel, it says Intel inside. So we are using an Intel processor. We will take a look at that very soon, but we'll put that aside really quickly. So what else is inside the box? We have charging brick. This is a charging brick, very Apple-esque, I might add. Same size as the iPad and the iPhone. Okay, so we have a USB opening here, and this should be a USB-C cable. This is a USB-C device, so I believe it's a USB-C cable. And yes, it is a USB-C cable right there. It's a USB-C. So charging brick, put this back in. And what else do we have here? I bet it's a bunch of pamphlets with no stickers, because I don't believe Xiaomi gives you stickers like Apple does. Okay. I don't know, it looks like a form you have to fill out with your SN number and your IMEI or something like that. But here are some instructions. I can't read Chinese, so we'll go off of some information on the web because we can't read Chinese. It looks like that is it. Yeah, nothing under here, so kind of ruin the box there. Set everything back, and let's put the box aside and take a look at this baby. So this was released in November of 2015. There's two versions of this. There's a 16 gigabyte model, which I have here, that runs Android. I don't believe it's expanded. There's no expandable storage here, so you're stuck with that 16 gigabytes of storage. Then there also is a 64 gigabyte model that runs Windows. So this is Android, 64 gigabyte runs Windows. Everything else internally is the same, I believe. Let's peel this off. Very sleek and sexy. We are looking at a 7.9 inch IPS panel that is 2048 by 1536 resolution. So this is a Quad HD 2K screen, 326 ppi. So that's nice quality 2K screen. One thing great about the Mipad 1, the original generation one, which I did own too, was that it had a gorgeous display for a really cheap price. And when it comes to Android tablets, that plays a huge deal to why you could potentially buy this, because there is no SIM card. There is no 4G connectivity that you need. So a reason we don't buy Xiaomi phones in the US is because we don't have the 4G LTE connectivity. However, because it's a tablet, it doesn't really matter. So we can, as Americans, buy this and we can get the full capacity of what we need this tablet to do. So that's really cool. It's powered by Intel Atom X5 Z8500 chipset with a Intel HD graphics card inside. So it should be able to handle some gaming on here. We will take a look at it in our full review. We have, it looks like a power button and volume rockers here, very reminiscent of a lot of Android devices. And we have the USB-C port right here, nothing on the left side. Headphone jack on this side. And looks like camera right here. Let's peel this off. There we go. It is a 8-megapixel back camera, 5-megapixel front camera, so it's good enough for Skyping. I don't think you should take any photos of tablets anyway, but you do have the option to do it. Let's power this baby on, see if there's any juice. There we go. There is the Mi boot up. Xiaomi boot up. It runs MIUI. MIUI 7. You can upgrade it as the new editions come out. But yeah, there you go, MIUI. Oh, it says Mi.com, and it says powered by Android. And let's set it to English. Do they have US here? They should have a US. Ooh, it doesn't look like they have a US here. United States. Come on, guys. It has to be a United States. Okay, so I guess I'm trying to find time zone, but... Oh, there we go. Pacific Standard. There we go. Let me sign on to this really quickly off screen. All right, there we go. We are, I believe, connected now. Obtaining IP address. Okay, cool. We are connected now. Moving on, let's agree. We'll skip this. I don't usually sign in with MIUI stuff. I don't really need it. Let's turn that off. We don't really need that. Location is fine. So far, it's very fluid, very quick. It's typical pinch to edit home screen. Okay, what's this? All right, so this is very stock MIUI feeling. Not stock MIUI. It's a very MIUI. This is traditionally what you get with MIUI. Once again, we do not have the Google Play Store. It is... I do want to note, once again, that we purchased this one directly from a Chinese Mi store. So it is from an actual direct Mi store. So that does not... China does not let you put Google apps, the Google Play Store, on any of their Android devices. So this is the same. But we can sideload it. I sideloaded it on many Mi Pads and... Okay, not many devices, but I've sideloaded it on the Mi Pad 1 before, also on the Mi 4S and 4i, and also on the Mi Note. So I'm sure we can do that here. But yeah, let's just take a look through it. Where's the web browser? Let's just check the browser really quick. And yeah, so one thing about the Xiaomi devices, if you buy it in the US, especially stuff like this, there's a lot of stuff you need to customize right off the bat, because it is very Chinese centric. Like the keyboard, you have to download your own stuff. The first thing you should do is put the Google Play Store on here, and then you can start downloading your stuff. I normally launch the Google Now launcher on here right away, and this is very MIUI-ish. This is exactly what MIUI is on the Mi Note right now too. I believe this is running MIUI 7 off the bat. We'll take a look at that in there. But this is the drop-down menu. It's very Apple-esque. MIUI takes a lot of design cues from Apple. They also have, I believe, if you pull up, I guess not. I don't know what I'm doing there. Wait, actually, what was that? Okay, so if you pull up, it's a search bar. I guess it's like a app search bar kind of thing. So kind of cool, kind of neat. But let's go back to the menu. We have all your smart togglings, like we have the Wi-Fi and then the brightness, airplane mode, screenshot, read mode only. If you turn that, it's kind of what Apple does with their night mode. Manually turn it off. Buttons, navigation buttons, you can disable it. That's kind of neat. That's kind of neat that they have that there. Let's go into the menu. So this is the menu. We are looking at Android 5.1 Lollipop. So this is running an outdated version of Android. I'm sure you can update it because the Mi Note is already updated to Android Marshmallow. So I'm sure there's an update available. Let me take a look if there is one. But anyway, well, okay, we'll proceed down this and then we'll take a look at it. We're running MIUI 7.2, the stable version. It's a quad-core 2.2 gigahertz. Once again, we confirm that it is an Intel Atom X5 Z8500 chipset. 2 gigabytes of RAM, 16 gigabytes of storage of memory. Okay, pretty neat there. Nothing out of the ordinary. We do indeed have what we wanted to purchase or decided to purchase. Notifications, wallpaper, display. Okay, so this is very to double tap to wake. Cool, let's turn that on. Yeah, very, very traditional Android. Like, there's nothing out of the ordinary. Once you set it to English, you basically can just go through all of this and set it exactly how you would your stock Android device. And once you upload the Google Play Store, which I will do for the review so you guys can watch it on the review, once I have it on the Google Play Store, it becomes a totally different experience with good hardware. Once again, this is actually really cheap. It's about 105 to 150 USD. So relatively cheap, actually. Very, very cheap. About tablet. Okay. So how do I, oh, there's an updater. There's an update app, I think, right? Let's take a look. I'm not very good with MIUI, guys, as you can tell. Oh, here we go. Updater, there we go. Let's see, is there an update? Check. Okay, there's no update yet, so I guess 7.2, MIUI 7.2 is the latest one for this current model. So I guess we have to wait for Marshmallow on this, but it is running Lollipop. It feels really fluid right now, at least. The animations are nice. Look at the menu drop down when you get to this. I usually get rid of this right away, but I get the Google Now launcher right away anyway, so don't really need it. Check out the camera. Touch the focus. Ooh, loud. That was a loud shutter. Turn it to the front-facing camera. Ooh, it's taking a while to change. Okay, I mean, it's not the worst thing when you're Skyping or when you're using Glide or some application like that. It's not too shabby, not too shabby. So definitely something we can potentially use when you are Skyping. So yeah, take a photo of that. That's a loud shutter. I gotta turn off that shutter. We also have the Mi App Store. I'm not going to sign on. I never download anything on here anyway because I don't really log onto the Xiaomi account that I have. I do have a Xiaomi account, but I don't use it. So basically, once again in the review, I will clear all this stuff out, put on the Google Apps, Google Play Store, make it as customized as I like it to be. Recent apps, very Apple-esque. You swipe up, you can clear all. Back button. Home button. So Samsung, this is like the Samsung layout here. Nothing too crazy. If we press the power button, we have the Apple S layout here. Power off, reboot, silent, and airplane mode. Pretty neat, pretty neat. This is a very solid build. We have the, oh, by the way, we have the speakers back here if I didn't mention that before. So they're rear firing speakers. and this is a very solid slab of aluminium. And for the price point you're buying this at, you're definitely getting really good build quality. So that's definitely something that is a very attractive thing that Xiaomi keeps seducing us with. High build quality, very sexy design, even if you want to say it's a iPad clone. This is relatively heavy. It's about the same exact size as a iPad mini. I've compared the original one with the iPad mini 2, and it's basically almost exactly the same. You almost can fit it in the same case, but of course you can't. It doesn't fit correctly, but it's almost the exact same as the iPad mini format. So form factor wise, it's nice to hold, and it's a nice little slab to read books and stuff like that, and play games. I played games on the iPad mini Mipad 1. So this is almost the exact same design, but of course with the aluminium finish, and it's much more solid, nicer, sexier feel than the original Mipad. So definitely worth it if you're just into the build quality for the price. Definitely good first impressions. But we'll take a deeper look in it. I'll put some emulators, put some games on here, run all my typical tablet stuff, and we'll take a look and see if it's good enough. But this is my unboxing of the the Mipad 2 Android edition. And be sure to subscribe, like our videos, and come back to check out the full review. And my name is Alex. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time.